Hello, once again, it's me, John Lavelle. Uh, I wanted to talk to you about air pollution. I put on the title, Air Pollution is Not a Problem. Actually, it is a problem, but I figured I might get somebody to watch if I put the title that way. Anyways, air pollution, sure, cars, industry, it's a good fit. That's what's causing it, and you see it basically over major cities. Like I can see, I was standing out there and look over the city and say, "Wow, look at this smog out here. Very polluted today." And the way to get rid of air pollution is well, nature gets rid of it actually. Trees eat pollution; they love it, and they give us oxygen in exchange. The only thing is, in cities, you don't get a lot of trees or a lot of foliage, so we can't get any help there. But the other one, which is very, very quick and very, very efficient, and is the rain. Now, if you'll note that California is probably one of the most polluted air environments there are. You got a huge city, lots of cars, lots of industry, and the problem with California is it never rains. I think there's even a song that never rains in California, and that's why. So you're probably saying, well, how does rain help with pollution? Rain is the matrix of rain is well, first of all, it comes from up above and goes straight down to the ground, and it will capture anything in its path, any soot particles, anything that's in the air, it'll capture it. So when you've got a quadrillion drops coming down side by side, they basically sweep everything in front of its path, and it captures and it brings it to the ground. So after only a minute of rain, like a good rain, or 20 minutes of rain, how long it rains, you'll note that the air is it's actually sweet. It's the best time to go outside and start taking in some air, because it's absolutely clean. It's been filtered, and you'll notice that the pollution index after it's rained is basically zero. There is no pollution in the air, and that's so. What can we do? We can pray for rain all the time, or there's an alternative. You could take, say, aircraft that are designed to with huge water holding tanks, the stuff that they use for, say, forest fires, but you don't want to dump. You don't want to do a water dump. You start killing people down below, damaging buildings and cars and everything, and so that's probably not the best way to get the water down. It'll work, but it'll only do small areas anyways. What you would more likely want to do is set up, say, bars with nozzles on them, and put the water under pressure, and as you're flying along, it's spraying water down and capturing all the pollution until it makes its way down to the ground. The other alternative is you could use what they call it's a nozzle. It's a water gun nozzle. They use them in ski resorts for producing snow, and they're high pressured nozzles that fire water out. What they do is they put a fan beside it, and it creates snowflakes, but we don't want snowflakes. What we want is rain. We want water. So if you were to put these on top of, say, the tall buildings in the city, and probably you want to angle them out towards, say, the streets or something, and what you would do is you'd set up a time during the day, say noon or something, and all the guns would fire off at the second. They're not actually guns. We just call them guns because they're under pressure. All the nozzles would be pressurized and started, and they would fire water out, and they go up 400, 500, 600 feet up into the air, and as the water would fall, while it captures stuff going up, it would also grab everything coming down, and you'd only run it for, say, 3 minutes, 4 minutes at noon, and the air would be clean, and that's a way to get rid of the pollution problem. We can do stuff, It's, we don't have to sit around and say, what, now what do? We don't have to get rid of the car industry, There's hundreds of million people employed in that industry. They need that. They need those paychecks. They need food and shelter for themselves and their loved ones. So let's not talk about the war on cars or get into this crazy thing about electric cars where nobody can afford to buy a new battery after 2 years. Apparently it's half the price of the car. No, gas cars are fine. Vehicles that run on gas are fine. We just have to address the problem that they're causing, and that's the answer to that problem. See ya.